Not only do you get a high pay with this job option, but you also get long-term contracts unlike most other online jobs. Hello and welcome to the Tech Ventures with John Chow YouTube channel. Today I want to take you through being a virtual assistant. If you are new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell too so that you get notified when I upload a new video, and let's learn together. We need to help each other get into this online space. Now, on our video today, we are going to talk about being a virtual assistant. Now, who is a virtual assistant? What do they do? What skills do they need to have? Where can you get these jobs? And what kind of pay can you expect? These are some of the questions that I'll be answering in this video, and I hope that you'll stick along the whole video so that you learn these things and you can go and apply them, see whether you can get this kind of a job. Now, without much ado, let's get into this. Basically, when you talk about being a virtual assistant, it's wide. You can do a lot of things for other people and get paid for that. Now, at a very basic level, most people will ask you to be their virtual assistant so that you can help them with basic tasks like, managing their email inbox, setting up appointments for them, taking calls from their clients, and that kind of stuff. So those are the basics, rather what most people think happens when you become a VA. VA is virtual assistant in short, so I'll be using that a lot in this video. So when I say VA, just know that we're talking of a virtual assistant. So basically, a virtual assistant is like a personal assistant to someone, only that you're doing it virtually. You're not there in person, you are far off in another different place from the person you are helping. So a person may be in the US and you're in the UK and you're helping them. A person may be in Australia and you're in Africa and you're helping them manage their day-to-day activities. So that is what a virtual assistant does, helping others, with the tasks that most of the time is tasks that are repetitive or tasks that sometimes can take up a lot of your time. So you'll find people like say CEOs of companies or people who run big businesses. They don't have time to do some of these let's call them miniature activities, so they look for someone out there who can help them manage those, and that is where you come in as a virtual assistant. Now, if you do a good job as a virtual assistant, you can be sure that you become indispensable. That's the beauty of being a virtual assistant. Unlike most other, online jobs, you get a project, and once you're done with that project, you're not sure that you get another one. With a virtual assistant task, you can become indispensable if you do a good job. So you take a job on, you help this person until they feel that they cannot survive without you. That is why you should give it your best when it comes to virtual assistants. Give it your best so that you become that person who this person who has hired you will want to have you in their corner all the time. What skills do you need to be a virtual assistant? Different people will need virtual assistants for different activities, but overall I'll discuss the skills that you may need to have so that you can be prepared as you go looking for these jobs. Now, the first one you need is to be organized and to have good time management skills. Now, as a virtual assistant, you'll be handling multiple clients, multiple tasks. You'll be doing multiple things at the same time. So you need to be able to organize your work, prioritize activities, know what comes before what, and then be able to manage your time in a way that within the allocated time, you're able to complete the jobs that your client expects you to have completed. So you need to have to be very organized and to manage your time effectively. Now, another skill that you need is communication skills. You should be able to communicate or rather understand what your client needs, the person who is giving you these tasks, and also their clients, the people you will be handling with the activities that you will be assigned. So you need to be very good with team members that you'll find in that company that you employ you, or the person. Basically, most of the time when you're employed as a virtual assistant, you'll find other people who are working with the same person who has given you the job. So you need to be very good with that team. So you also need to be very good with email, you need to be very good with phone, you need to be very good with social media accounts, communication across different platforms. You need to be at least very well versed with this. Know what this person needs and then be very good within the channels that they communicate in. Some clients will need you to be very conversant with tools like Trello and Slack. So familiarize yourself with these communication tools so that you also can easily run these jobs. There's a lot of competition for the same, so you need to be above average so that you can be able to land these jobs. The third skill that you need as a virtual assistant is attention to detail. Remember, this is the person who is giving you this job expects you to do what they are supposed to be doing, so you need to be very good at it. Look at all the tiny details and understand them. Don't skip anything. So when you say attention to detail, you'll be responsible for tasks like scheduling appointments, managing emails, data entry, and so on. So you need to be very detail oriented and accurate. The fourth skill that you need are what we call technical skills. You need to be able to know how to use different softwares and tools. Like I mentioned, there's Trello and Slack. You need to know how to use those. You need to be, basically the person giving you this job will have some tools that they use to manage their business. Be familiar with those tools. So most of them, as they list down the job in the different platforms, they will let you know what skills they are looking for. So see whether those are skills that you have. If you don't, go and learn them so that next time another client comes along, you'll be ready. So learn how to use various software and tools such as project management software, invoicing tools, communication tools, and so on, so that if need be, you seem tech savvy and comfortable running new tools as quickly. So that's a skill that you can only teach yourself. Nobody will teach you some of these things. Now, the next skill that you need is problem solving skills. As you work for this client, you'll come across situations that you need to think for yourself. You don't need to ask the client, what should I do in this situation? So what do? You need to have that problem solving skill with you. So you'll be handling unexpected situations and resolving issues for clients. So you need to be able to think critically and find solutions quickly. Skill number 6 that you need is customer service skills. Now, with customer service skills, here we are saying that you are representing your client to their customers. So you need to be polite, you need to be friendly, and you need to be able to handle any customer service issues that arise. So you are the face of your client to their customers. So rise to that occasion. And finally, the other skill that you need, skill number 7, is professionalism. So as a virtual assistant, you'll be working remotely, so you need to be reliable, self-motivated, and able to work independently while maintaining a professional attitude. So don't let it be that someone has to supervise you for you to be able to deliver on this, the job that you've been given. Be professional. In addition to these skills, it's important to have a strong work ethic and a commitment to providing high quality services to your clients. Remember, continuously keep learning and expanding your knowledge and skills in the areas such as social media marketing. Learn how to interact with people on social media, and project management. So how can you handle any project that you're given so that you become, or rather you are seen as, the go-to virtual assistant. With these skills, you become a very successful virtual assistant. I hope this is clear so far, the skills that you need. Now remember, these skills that you need to be a virtual assistant, again, like I said before, vary from client to client. So make sure that you read the job description of each client that you come across so that you see whether it is something that you can handle. And if you cannot, don't go saying you can handle it when you don't know how to do some of the things that they need done. So widen your scope of learning so that you can be a good virtual assistant. I hope that you have enjoyed the video so far. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right now Make sure you also hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload other videos like these ones. And I hope you're learning something as we go along. Now, the big question is, now that you know the skills that you need to become a virtual assistant, where do you get these virtual assistant jobs? Now, before you even go to this, these platforms where you can get these jobs, let me tell you something about being a virtual assistant. With a virtual assistant job, you get paid hourly. Okay, so in other words, you're paid per hour. So assuming that your rate per hour is say $40 per hour, so in other words, if you work 5 hours a day at $40 an hour, that is $200 a day. That's why it becomes such a good starting point for your online income. You can make good money, comfortable income as a virtual assistant online. Again, like we said, if you do a good job, this is a long-term contract, because you see, when a person gives you virtual assistant jobs, they expect you to be helping them do the things that they don't want to keep doing every day. And if you are good at this, that person will not let you go. They will want you to have you throughout. So in unlike other jobs, like we said, like writing jobs or those other online jobs where you're given a project and when it's done, you don't know whether you get another one. With virtual assistant jobs, once you get one client and you are good at your job, they can keep you for years to come. All you will be doing is renegotiating the hourly rate. So you can see how good this kind of a job is. So once you get one client, do your best, give it all your all. Again, this is a job that you can easily have just one client and make a full-time income with. You can have a client who wants you for 8 hours a day and for 5 days a week, and that is a full-time job if their rate is very good. So you can see, once you get a good client, you may not even need to look for another client. So as you go into this, go in with that in mind. Make sure that you are well prepared and you can give quality results. So I hope you are good so far. Now let's get into where to get these jobs. Where can you get, a virtual assistant job online as a beginner? Now there are several websites and platforms where you can find these jobs online, whether you are a beginner or you are experienced. And I'll start with some of the most commonly known ones. So like Upwork. Upwork is a good platform where you can go. It's a popular freelancing platform where you can find various virtual assistant jobs. You simply create your profile on Upwork, apply to the different jobs that match your skills, and communicate with the clients through the platform. With Upwork, actually, the beauty of it is that it has a program, rather it has a software that is able to track your time, so you can be able to see how many hours you have worked for the client. The client also on their end will be able to see how many hours you've been working. They can see what you are doing, so you don't, some people are just malicious. You don't want to work on the job that you've been given, so you just put on your comp and you're just sitting there idling. So the client will be able to see whether you are working on their job at the specified times, and then they will be able to pay you for what you are worth, rather, or what you did. So Upwork is the first platform I would think of if I'm looking for virtual assistant jobs. Now, the second platform that I would go to for virtual assistant jobs, although this one again a bit tricky for most people when it comes to VA jobs, is Fiverr. So Fiverr is popular for different kinds of different kinds of job offers that you basically list your skills and someone comes in, pays a certain fixed amount of money, and you work for them. But again, still on Fiverr, you can be able to create a profile and offer your services at a fixed price as a VA, and then have custom quotes. Okay, so when it comes to custom quotes, you create a quote that now you can do this for the client on an hourly basis, or you agree, I'll be doing 4 days a week, so many hours in that week, and this is the amount that you'll be paying me per week, and then you can set up that contract on Fiverr. So that is the second platform I would go to. The third one that I would go to is Freelancer. Freelancer, Currently, I find it a bit difficult to use, especially for beginners, but it's a place that previously I would go to for online jobs. And I believe up to now, you can still go in there and get virtual assistant jobs by simply creating your profile and bidding on projects that match your skills. So it's also worth trying it out. So go to freelancer.com and try it out. The fourth one is Indeed. Indeed is a job search engine basically. So basically you go and type in you're looking for virtual assistant jobs, and it will bring out different jobs based on the keywords that you input, the locations, and other filters that you input. So also go into Indeed and try it out. The fifth platform that you can go to is remote.co. Remote.co is a job board also that lists various remote jobs. These include virtual assistant positions. So you can search for jobs, create a profile, and apply for positions that match your skills. And finally, you can also go to virtual assistant. Now for virtual assistant, you simply go to virtualassistantassistant.com, and this is a website that lists various virtual assistant job openings, and you can search for the jobs that you that are on the platform, apply for positions, and find the resources to help you improve your skills. Now remember, when applying for virtual assistant jobs online, it's important to have a professional resume and a cover letter that highlight your skills and experiences. So don't forget that. You should also be prepared to undergo a screening process and provide references. So basically, you need to be prepared just like you would be if you're going for an offline job interview. So be ready to be grilled when it comes to these online jobs, just like you would be ready to be grilled on an offline interview. Now there are also other platforms that you can go to. There's one that I believe copied what Upwork was before. So Upwork before was called Odesk, so now there's a platform that also calls itself Odesk, but it's Odesk. The URL is right here on the screen, so you can go to this platform and also get virtual assistant jobs. I was looking at it, and it's a very good platform. Copied what Odesk was before it became Upwork, so you can just go and check it out, see whether you'll get some virtual assistant jobs there. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and that you've learned something about being a virtual assistant. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. I will answer as many as I can. I'll check to see your comments, see what you need more explanation on. And if you go into any of these platforms and land a job, share your excitement with us here on the channel in the comments section, and let us celebrate each other together. Now, if you've gone up to this point on this video and you've not subscribed, you're not doing the video justice. Now support the channel by simply subscribing, so that I also feel the morale to add more such videos, teach you some of these things that I've learned over time, and so that we can grow, learn, and earn together. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.